What's up, floaters? It's your Mocha Doka Froka Iced Vanilla Latte. Shark Mom's here, and I know I say this all the time, but today I'm bringing you something actually a little different. I'm probably going to go ahead and put a link in the description if you want to skip ahead, because there will be gameplay in this video. I'm going to post a game, but I really wanted to talk about something kind of serious, and that's it's motivation when playing Hearthstone, like motivation in gaming in general and whatever. Because there's a lot of problems, and it's something I face all the time, and I see a lot of comments on Facebook and different groups and different things where I can see other people having a similar problem to me, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it because I think it's a problem that we can address and possibly help resolve and stuff, whatever. I wanted to go over like some of the problems, I guess, that affect people and why we end up feeling this way. So one thing is that I feel people are worried too much about results. I know this myself, especially, and other people that if you're not winning at a deck or winning in life, to like, compare Hearthstone, this because it also affect just you in general, that if things aren't going positively, it means it's not a good experience. And I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think that it's very possible that even when you're not winning, if you are trying your best to win and going into the right mindset, that's not the most important thing in the world. That sometimes you are playing a game at the end of the day, and while it's nice to win streak to legend sometimes, and while it's nice to climb out of ranks or whatever, you got to remember you're playing Hearthstone because it's fun and you enjoy it, and that just because you're going against the same decks or whatever, a bunch or whatever, you can still play the things you want to enjoy and stop worrying about the end result. Do the goofy stuff, the fun stuff, interesting stuff. Another thing is, like, me and my partner, there's two of us here on Floating Mana, check out his videos as well. We both went, when we first started this up, we both went through distinct periods where we were, I wouldn't say depressed, but demotivated. We were really struggling to want to continue to make content. That he went through a period and I went through a period where it was like, man, I don't feel like enough people are watching me. I don't feel like anybody cares about the things I have to say. We're not getting views. Nobody's coming into the streams or whatever. And that's tough, but even just comparing it to the game or whatever, you shouldn't play for anybody but yourself. You shouldn't play for, if as a content creator or as a player, like if your friend is in Legend and you're in plat, gold, silver, bronze, that doesn't make you less of a person than they are. I mean, they might be slightly better at the card game than you or something like that, or luckier than you, or willing to play more meta decks or have more cards. Like, I mean, this game is somewhat pay to win because you have to have cards consistently or whatever. But you come first, and you shouldn't be worried about comparing yourself to other players and competing with other players. And so, like, with those motivations or whatever, when me and him were both getting demotivated, it was really nice. And this is like another tip, like finding people with like minds and like interests to you, and Facebook groups, and just meeting people in real life, and adding people. If you like somebody's deck on Hearthstone, adding them and just saying positive things as opposed to like people who random add and like crap talk. Like if somebody's playing a sweet priest deck and you're like, man, I thought priest was bad online right now, I'm gonna add this guy and chit chat. Like finding people that clearly want the same things out of the game to back you up, to give you support, and for you to provide support for them. And then instead of playing for them, you're playing for the stuff you like, but you're finding the people that also like that. You're not finding the people that are playing a game mode that you don't enjoy, or at a rank that you feel is unobtainable for you at the time, or is too below you. I mean, it can work the opposite way. You can be somebody that feels like, man, I'm just talking to all these players that are only playing casually, and I want to play real competitive. I want to climb to high legend. And that exists. I mean, you want to find those people and bank on your support systems, but realize the desires you have out of the game, and don't expect other people to feel the same way. It's finding the people that do feel the same way. It's not forcing your love for the game onto somebody. It's about finding the people that love the same things as you. And you can't compare yourself to anybody else. You are you. And so it's when staying motivated to play, if you keep comparing yourself to other people, you're just going to get burnt out. And that's another thing is like people will play ladder. Like I know this season has been kind of even after the nerfs or whatever, people feel like it's a lot of similar decks. There's a lot of paladin, there's a lot of mage, and now there's a lot of hunter. And people are like, man, the meta's terrible, man. What? I don't know that the meta is necessarily healthy, but I do know that there have been similarly bad metas, and there have been similarly repetitive metas. I mean, I don't know who's been playing long, but when Patron Warrior was the best deck, it was way worse to just being played against one deck. You were consistently like, if you wanted to log in and play as Patron Warrior, you were aware that 80% of your games were going to be mirror matches. So there have been more one deck formats. But if you are getting burnt out on a format, if the format is bumming you out, take a break. Like if it's a couple weeks or if it's in a couple hours or anytime you're getting super frustrated, forcing yourself to play doesn't help with the mental aspect of it. Forcing yourself to do something you're clearly not enjoying won't help. But you know that Hearthstone is good. Hearthstone is a good game. It wouldn't be around 7 years later if it wasn't. So give it the opportunity to fix itself. When we saw the problems with Paladin and Mage, everybody kind of knew they were going to hit it. And maybe they didn't hit it enough and they'll hit it more, but we all knew they were going to hit it. Like sometimes you just got to give the opportunity for the game developers to make it better. And if it's not good now, wait till the next expansion. Wait till whatever. I mean, I have a friend who only likes to play Mage. That's like the only class he plays. And Mage has kind of been in a less than optimal spot for a long time. And so when this meta started, even though, you know, a lot of people are hating on Mage now, he was excited to get a competitive deck to play again. And so, I don't know. I think staying ahead of yourself and understanding the things that will frustrate you and burn you out and get you down or whatever, it's important to notice those things, to see those things, and to take action to rectify those things. You shouldn't just continue to let yourself be unhappy because you feel like that's what you're supposed to do. Be you. Play meme decks. Stay Diamond 5. Stay Silver. Like, play the things that you enjoy, that you're having fun with. And if those are the competitive decks, play the competitive decks. And if those are the goofball decks, play the goofball decks. The game's fun. If that means playing arena and not climbing at all, if that means listening to your friends talk about how good they are and it's making you bummed out, switching to another group of friends that, you know, has a healthier mindset for you. You do you. And stay motivated. It's hard to continue playing this game that we all love sometimes. But I think at the end of the day, if we look back at the times we played and the silly moments and the craziness that happens, it's really worth it. And it's all about staying in that right mental mindset and staying motivated. So I'm sure you guys are pretty much probably done hearing me ramble, and I'm not even sure if people are going to like this. But if you liked this kind of video as opposed to what I normally make sure to like it and leave feedback, I guess, because kind of going out on a limb here, I just felt I felt like I had to get it off my chest because I was having a setback a week or so ago, and we're just getting out of that rut. So yeah, if you like it. If you want to leave some feedback, comment, or even just hit me up on Facebook or whatever, or on the Discord group for this thing. If you want to catch me live, I'm at Twitch. It's sharkmoms_FM. I feel weird like promoting myself in this video. I don't know. I kind of feel like it was just supposed to be putting myself out there. So I won't say anything more. Those things exist. If you want to find me, there's ways to find me. And but as always, I really do hope you enjoyed. Talk to you guys later. It's so much more important to focus on what you actively enjoy and care about and matters to you instead of what you think is the thing. Yeah. Hey, no, here, this is what we do, dude. You can't get off the elliptical till I win with this deck. All of a sudden, it's like, we hear like, hey, you know, one of your followers went to the hospital. He passed out on the elliptical. What? How? What happened? They say he was on it for 9 days. He never got off of it. he was still going. Oh, trying to be. So we don't. I guess we do want to draw cards at this point. We're not at the point where we don't want to draw cards. That's what it's called when you're trying to be something you think is what you should be instead of what you want to be. Yeah, I feel like you just have it a lot in general. But I mean, if you want to say it's that point in time, go ahead. Larry, I only say that because I know him very well. I'm not that mean to not long-term friends. Oh yeah, dude. My wife is a coconut water fiend. And also, coconut is the proper pronunciation. I'm aware that it's coconut, right? But coconut sounds so funny. And so that's how I've always said that word. Yeah, that's true. Ballerberry. Ballerberry the legend. This guy thinks we're playing Secret Mage. He's like, oh my gosh, this guy's so aggro. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. But my wife is a coconut water. Just loves it. She gets the like the box one. It's like a tall box. Yeah, he just guessed. Mike had no idea what your name was. He was purely guessing. Okay. So what do we want to do here? I'm down to just like play this. And just freeze this. And go face. We want this to survive so we can summon some 6/6s. Yeah. Yeah, the organic ones. Yep. Yep. That one. White with green letters. Yep. That's her jam, dude. Freaking loves them. You know, come to think of it, this is a very funny voice line. I never noticed it before. And I played this because I was playing my personal shaman list plays it. I had this shaman list I made. Man, what are they thinking, dude? You know what? Me and you, we'll have a sit down with them both, and we'll be like, "Hey, y'all, listen. There's more than just whatever that brand is called out there in the world. You've got to venture out and try different things." No, it's the best coconut water in the world. I can't stand coconut water, so I don't drink any of it. But I'm a good water. Where is my? I'm a good water. That is old watered down soda. No, it's not really. It'd be funny though. Yo, okay, let's take some reach. We're getting there. This is a win. Guaranteed. My wife does yoga like at nighttime. It's like her wind down, like relaxation thing or whatever. But you know, hey, chill. We're not losing because we've got Solarian. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, he's going to Twisting Nether this. Hey, that was one of the best Solarians I've ever seen. Like not close. So this draws me Age One, which we kind of want to do. No, you know what? We don't want to do that. We want to play Age One next turn. I'm down to freeze this and pass. Oh, he's gonna tick us here. He's 1,000% gonna tick us. Alrighty. Well, we're not ticketed. I think we have to do this. And I know like it could hit this and yeah, and do nothing. We were aware that was a possibility. Okay. Man, this is going to be a close one. School Spirits. Okay. Noticeably not School Spirits. You know what, though? This isn't lethal. So maybe we can have another turn of setting up somehow magically. And hope to get lucky. Oh, we have Arcane Intellect, too. Maybe we don't have to get that lucky. So how much are these doing right now? They're doing 10. Which is not enough. Thank you. I think it's a pretty cool deck. And we have a lot of health still. Like a lot. I'm like not replying good enough anymore because I'm hyper focused on the fact that we might win. Every single almost win. They didn't get discounted, right? Oh, it wouldn't matter even if they got discounted if they were ticketed. Okay. Okay. We need to stop drawing these cards and start drawing threats or minions. Sure. He's doing that so he can tap to have more likelihood of drawing one. Yeah. I mean, he's could probably get a bunch. He's got more than 9. Oh, now he only has 9. Oh, most of his deck is these. He's almost out of cards. We've got kind of lucky with his ticketus positioning. That was a lot of soul fragments. Okay. So we really want to draw like Solarian here. That would probably be best case scenario. Sure. We don't mind you drawing 2/2s. And of course we drew that card. Into another one. Guaranteed. No. Okay. None of these are probably ever going to matter. just want to... That's not very good. Please not cram session. 25% cram. It's not enough. It's not enough. Hold. Hold. Yeah, he's clearing space. We thought that might happen eventually. No. Okay. Hold. So we're drawing cram session. What? What? Is cram session not on my deck? Stay motivated. We got this. Hey, I'll tell you what, Larry. If you want to run it back, I'll run it back.